Okay, we're live. Can you hear the game, everyone?
Very
can.
spooky.
Good. Okay. Hopefully this is enough volume. Well, first of all, welcome to the stream, Greggy. It's been a minute.
Thank you. Yeah. Glad to be back. It does feel like I had been silenced for a little while, but I'm glad we kind of mended things. We talked it out.
You were shadow banned.
Yeah, and it was sad, but that's just the way it is. I knew the rules and I broke them,
Yeah.
and no more needs to be said about that.
Yeah. Forget and forgive.
Well, thank you. That's very big of you, especially considering the especially heinous nature of my crimes.
Well, like I said, forget. You know, I'm trying to forget.
Right. That means I have to stop talking about it. I apologize.
And how
Hey, I got a
and how
big gulp
fucked up they
tonight,
were.
by the way, folks. Am I on screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a big gulp tonight. That's classic. So that's a little something I got here.
Damn.
Throwback.
You got that brown. So
Yeah,
we got
and
killed
I've got-
immediately.
By the way, elephant in the room. I do have something I need to talk about. I have somebody I need to apologize to. I guess I could do this by way of introduction. I'm taking over for you here for a second here, Rachel.
Feel free.
Valerie, I
Yeah.
have to apologize to you because the last stream, I was very doubtful about this hat coming to me, and I was down on how cold it is here in Michigan. And I'm not looking at the camera because it feels bad to like look in your eye while I'm saying this slanderous stuff. But I was being a very, very naughty boy about this hat, and it did come, and here it is. I'm wearing it right now, and it's apt for this stream because it says for supernatural.
Oh, is that what that
that's
is?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a game for VR, and you work out when you play, and you do dances.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's really fun. It's really fun, but it's expensive. That's the annoying
All
thing.
right. Well, now I have to apologize to Valerie because I haven't played Supernatural yet, and I just told on myself in the biggest way.
Yeah.
I don't blame you
Yeah.
because it's something you have to get into.
I want to though.
I do blame you. So I appreciate that. Greggy is open to you, kind of taking your time. I'm not open to that. I say try it immediately. I say stop the stream and do it right now is my stance.
Ooh, okay. The one thing is, the last time I did VR, I was climbing a ladder in Star Wars, and it was so intense I had to I had to stop for a second because the ladder felt so crazy. I was like, I feel like I am climbing a ladder, and my brain was just like,
That's upsetting. Yeah.
but it was effective. They did a good job, and I was trying to run away from some kind of space monster, space serpent.
But the part that was scary was not running from the space serpent. It was the ladder.
it was the fact that I had to climb the ladder to get away like I was like, I need some time to do this, and the serpent felt so close and so real.
Yeah, it feeling so real. The ladder feeling so real makes the monster feel much more real.
Yeah.
Very clear
but
and
I
present
feel like
danger.
that's kind of how trauma works sometimes, where maybe, at one point you were abused in a room where like Blue's Clues was playing, and now you're scared of Blue's Clues. And it's like, that doesn't really make a ton of sense. I think it's more the other thing that was upsetting, but the Blue's Clues is what sticks with you.
Yeah, now I can't look at ladders due to the PTSD. And the S stands for Star, for Star Wars.
Right, of course.
While we have it pause, Greggy, you get to pick your sticker for the stream.
Oh, sticker. Oh,
please don't let me forget. And I'm gonna... It's not because I keep dying in the game and I want to avoid dying again. It's because you have your choice of seals.
Wow.
And if you can't see them, we can zoom. Valerie, I don't think I ever let you pick yours. I think I just
No,
picked it
you
for
didn't.
you,
So
so that
this
was
is
my
kind
bad.
of interesting here. Is
Okay,
like,
Valerie.
what are these options?
Do
Yeah,
you
Valerie
like
gets
it
to
though? Did
choose
I?
first. I'll choose eventually, but Valerie gets to choose first.
All right. Well, the other thing is,
Oh,
there's 2 sets. So Valerie, you have 1 set because I don't know how to do this in another way. So
okay.
here's this one. This is the one that you get to choose from. Right off the bat, it's something
have
calling
no
to you.
idea. Where am I even looking? What is this? Like, I
Well,
have
this is on
no
the
idea.
stream on
Look on
Twitch.
the if you can look on
on
your
Twitch. Okay.
yeah.
Let me
I don't know
open
how
it
to
up.
do advanced sharing stuff right now. So you gotta meet me halfway with this.
I mean, I'll try.
Greggy, if you see something you like, it's all up for grabs.
And it was including the previous page as well?
Yes. It's actually
Okay.
easier if you pick from a different page.
Yeah, the previous page had some possibilities. There's a caterpillar that looked very interesting to me. There's like a pocket watch with an eye that was a possibility.
Oh yeah.
Although I do kind of like the octopus in this one. And the skull is a classic choice, of course.
Oh yeah.
Wow, the person that chooses the typewriter, what an interesting person that would be.
The skull is kind of an
It could be
alpha
Valerie.
move.
It could be Valerie. I think it's a possibility. It could be Valerie.
For sure.
Or are you the
Okay,
scorpion, Valerie?
You will have to get this tattooed on you as well.
Let's see. Okay, wow.
This could be my
So
first tattoo.
these are Greggy's selections.
No, well, I mean, do you have any feelings? Because they could be one of yours.
This is actually really interesting. This bottom right octopus.
Yeah.
I actually almost did get a tattoo of that.
All right. I mean,
yeah. So
that
it
sounds
has
like
to be that, right? It has
if
to
you
be.
like it.
I mean, sure. I don't know if it represents me. I don't know if this is supposed to represent me, but I like it.
That's what counts. I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be. It can mean whatever you want.
I like that.
Here,
I like
here.
that it's like centered. I feel like
yeah, it's very commanding.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Let's do like this. Okay. I respect that choice.
Oh, thank you.
And now we have the second sheet, and we did talk about the caterpillar.
Yeah, the caterpillar. The snail also pretty cool.
I do like. I'm partial to the snail.
Yeah.
The caterpillar looks so curious, though. The caterpillar's like, I like that.
I know, it's very hopeful.
Cute. Yeah.
That's not me.
That's like optimist versus pessimist. I feel like that snail is like looking straight to the ground, like everything sucks. Snail.
We're feeling the snail.
Mirror it like horizontally though.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I think if you could just go to like transform and then horizontally, that's what you gotta do.
See, this is why you were producer, Greggy. Flip horizontal. Boom.
There we go. Because I want my snail to be able to watch the stream too.
Yeah.
Really.
He's reminding us that slow and steady wins the race.
Yes, for sure. Dying over and over again is actually good because it's slower and steadier.
Yeah, it's our strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess he's fit. All right. Now that we got that out of the way.
Did you say he's fit?
Me?
That's what I heard. I guess he's. It looks like he's fit. The snail. Is that not what you said?
Oh, I meant the pictures on the screen.
I mean, I know. I just had to.
Okay, you're starting some shit.
This actually is just it. It's bringing me to. I've been watching a lot of Love Island UK.
Oh God.
And I watched it previously and I could not get into it because the people are so stupid and have so much plastic surgery. It was just like not enjoyable to watch for me. But now I'm obsessed. I can't even, I mean, I watch so many episodes every day. I can't even tell you. But one of the things is when they say someone is fit, they mean hot.
Right. Yeah, that's British
It's,
vibes.
I just, so when you just said the snail was fit, it just
Oh,
immediately
yeah, he's like
went
right
to
fit. Oh, someone's behind me. Okay, so I have... Yeah, fit bird. Thank you, Crime
Right.
Liker. And sorry about the early start. Oh, and we got CK Vice as well. No, we didn't finish Golden Idol. That's gonna be this Sunday. I'm very excited to keep playing it though. That game is crazy. Valerie, when we played this last, we were in the house. Now somehow we're back in the hospital.
Really?
Remember,
It
we
was in
got to the
at the
house.
end. Oh, okay. There must
We had
have
beat
been a
it.
save that happen or what? Really? Is that true?
Yeah, and I don't know how far back we are. And when we start,
Ugh.
I'm really slow. I can't. Oh, okay, I'm running. Here we go. So yeah, we have to backtrack apparently. No.
Ugh. What a bummer.
I know. I don't know how that happened. I guess this is probably the. I guess I just have to go through the exit door, and maybe that's.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we went to the hospital because we got a sprained ankle.
So frustrating. When it rains, it pours. You know what I mean?
Tell me about it.
Any bad hospital trips?
I wish I could go to the
Bad
hospital. I wish I could go to the doctor. I've had some bad doctor visits.
Oh yeah. My doctor's office, you can wait in that fucking place for hours.
Ugh.
Just hours.
Brutal.
Like, it was 3 hours I was in there last time. I'm just trying to get, like, refills on my medications. Sometimes you can be in and out in, like, no time. You can be in and out in, like, half an hour, and I don't know what the difference is. And also, it's, like, impossible to get a doctor now, it seems like, because nobody wants to take anybody because they feel like you're gonna try and get the the pills or whatever.
I do want the pills, so that's the thing. I want them so bad to get high off of them.
I've been able to stay pretty well, like, pill free. Like, I don't have any that I won't miss if I can't take, but I don't know.
Good.
I don't think that makes me better than anybody or anything. It just makes my life easier. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I do miss Adderall for it making me happy, but also because it helped me work. It's like it was doing double duty.
Right. Yeah. And that seems awesome. I think I think I could get some shit done with some Adderall. But,
right.
Yeah.
All right, we saw this, but this is like me with no Adderall.
The last time you got through this room, whatever you had to do, and then was that it, pretty much?
I think that's the end of the hospital level.
Okay, so maybe not too, not having to backtrack too much or whatever, redo it.
Yeah.
In Crime Liker, I gotta say, if I just had the pills on offer, I would take the pills, but it's just such a pain in the ass to get them, I think. I don't want to do all that.
If one guy told me I could take a red or blue pill,
right, yeah,
I'd be right on that shit.
I just take them both. Like,
yeah.
Right,
I mean, they're right here.
I guess I'll take the good one that makes me Neo or whatever. I'll take that one second. But
yeah, and then I'll eat the sexy cake.
Yes. Wow. I would love to eat that cake, though. It did look good. I'll have what she's having.
That's just me when I eat a chocolate lava cake.
Right.
Those things are so indulgent.
Alex, you asked if they said in hospital on Love Island UK. You know what? They haven't had a reason to, but I'm sure they would. But you know, sometimes the things will surprise you what they say. Like actually, for example, bird, they don't say bird anymore. I guess that's not, you know, you're not talking about a fit bird. Say he's right fit, but not bird. Flirting is called grafting. I feel like that's important to know. That doesn't make any sense. I've only really heard of like skin grafts. I don't really know why flirting would be grafting.
I've never heard that.
You get surprised. Yeah, it's sometimes very hard to know what they're talking about when you're like, what is that now? They also say to be fair all the time, but it doesn't seem to mean what it would mean if you said it here, because or else they're all just dumb and using it wrong. But,
I think that is kind of a classic, like, filler word to say.
so true.
They put me back here. That's annoying.
What the heck?
This is very...
See, but then what? That's weird that it's like showing you the exit. So when you came back in last time, instead of being by the exit where you were before, it just brought you back here and you have to go find the exit again? Or no, you've already been through it. And this
yeah,
is the
it's like
area.
the autosave brings me right back to this door, but like...
Where you have to look in the mirror and wait for it to
yeah,
like,
it takes forever.
Everything.
Maybe when I'm in the house I'll try to save, but it probably won't let me.
It probably won't let you, yeah.
This sucks. Okay, this is gonna be... I might have to look up what to do because I don't want to keep going through this.
Yeah, because what even happened at the house? I didn't even notice. It felt like you just got there and it just looked the same, but...
Yeah, it's the guy who comes and kills me.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know where to go.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can look it up.
Well, I guess I could have been doing that. This is like something out of the Twilight Zone, I swear to God. It's so scary.
This is like something out of my damn daily life.
Really?
Yeah.
That is awful. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is what I do for work. This is my job. This is what I do at my job. This is what an office job is like.
This is like a good day for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scrolling through trying to get some information, but I just can't tell where exactly we're at. I'm looking for this
maybe I
eyeball room.
Maybe I can save when I get here so that I don't have to do this 1 million times.
Yeah.
Do you remember that song that was like, you're fit but you know it? Or I'm fit but I know it, or something like that? It was very British.
Oh,
Little
wow.
Horror Philly. Is that who I think it is?
Ooh, I am. I'm dead.
That's the ultimate twist. That's the ultimate Twilight Zone. It does look like you're in heaven.
Yes. That's how you can tell it's fake, because I'm going to hell.
What's up, little horror? Welcome to the dark screen that is this game.
Yes, it is a very dark game.
They like keep on... They insist on like bringing us back to stuff that takes forever to load.
Yeah, that's true. That is annoying.
Oh, never mind. That was my fault. I was just staring at the darkness.
Okay.
But I wouldn't put it past them.
Right.
That's just... Okay, cool. We can save. Thank God.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out where you're at. Okay, it's this part. That's what I was thinking. This like fine area.
You don't remember this place after all the time we spent here? All the memories.
It's hard to recognize it in such darkness, and now
I know.
with these vines.
I also don't have a flashlight. It's like there's only so many places I can go, and I know he's gonna start chasing me, and I don't know where I'm supposed to run to.
Says so. Oh god, it's gonna gonna get bad soon, but
It's like, yeah, I know.
you go upstairs into the parents' bedroom. Seems to be like the first spot. Well, I'll tell you what it says. It'll be it does or whatever. You're getting up, turn around, and enter the kitchen area. Then find the first picture with the face and eyeball on the wall to the left and interact with it to poke out the eye as usual. You've been through this a million times. Then you go back to the living room and back into the stairway along the left side of the living room. Move up the stairs and enter the parents' bedroom, the corridor across from the bathroom. Walk toward the wall almost directly ahead.
Okay, this is
No, really?
I loaded my save. But this is a great idea in the chat. Yes, I wish I had like a pest control I could call to get rid of the haunted things in my house, as if it was some kind of group that busted ghosts or something like that.
Something like that.
Cryblocker does raise a good question, to be honest. Do you like this game? Do you enjoy playing it?
I would list It's Complicated on Facebook.
Okay.
I have fun because I play with my friends.
Right.
Okay, this is where I poke the eyeball. No.
This is where I poke the eyeball.
This is where a guy beats my ass if I don't poke the eyeball.
Did you poke the eyeball in the kitchen? I think first
No.
there's an eyeball in the kitchen.
Okay, next time I'm gonna have a plan. The first place I have to go to poke it, is it upstairs?
The first place I think it said is kitchen, but let me double check.
Thank you for
Yeah,
the
kitchen
follow!
area. I'm trying to remember what it is. Okay,
We gotta get
yeah.
you on one of these streams. This is like your bag. You probably know all about this stuff.
Oh, I missed it. Who is the follow?
It was Little Horror Philly.
Oh. Thank you for the follow, Little Horror Philly.
I need the like go off king disgusting.
You got it locked on
Yeah.
ghoulfriendz. Bow, 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 bow.
Whoa. Okay, wait, so where do I go?
It's the kitchen area, and you find the picture in the kitchen area. So I'm thinking like,
Downstairs.
yeah, downstairs, like the dining room, like. So maybe walking through the den. I don't know how you can get there. It really should say like where the path is open, because it looks like maybe some of the paths aren't open right now.
Yeah, and I don't have a
And I don't-
flashlight.
From this part of the house, I actually don't even remember how to get to the kitchen, because isn't this like the other side of the house that's like, I don't know, like there's like a weird way to get back to the main house.
We'll just have to do process of elimination. My
Yeah.
favorite process.
Oh yeah, that's probably about right.
And if you see an eyeball, shout it out, folks. We might be doing this the whole night, because I don't know.
Hey, that's fine with me.
We know it's not, like, it's not upstairs, right? Like, 'cause that's where he kills me.
There are 3 different eyeballs you have to get, so it's just, they just say the first one is the kitchen. I don't know, I don't doubt the order really matters, but it's just one of the ones you can get is the kitchen, and one is in the parents' bedroom, and one is in the bathroom upstairs.
Okay. So this area is totally dark. This is blocked. I feel like all I can do is go upstairs, but it's bad up there.
That's where all the scary stuff is.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
this is
stay away. I mean,
blocked.
honestly, I would leave the house altogether. If this were me,
Yeah.
I just wouldn't be here exploring. But
You know, different strokes for different folks.
exactly.
Maybe it's around here. Nope, that's just the chair room.
Yeah, I think you were like maybe getting close to it where you went before. And then I think once you get back to that area, I can like remember where stuff is. I just have such a hard time like from here to the main area, just like
Around here?
yeah. I think it should be somewhere over here. So like, can you turn to the right as you like walk forward? Is there like yeah, like
this,
if you keep going, is
it
there
doesn't
like an
open.
It just won't go.
There's
back
nothing.
to the den. Okay, so then turn the other way, and like not back where you came from, but just like continuing to go straight, I guess, instead of turning. Like where are the stairs? It's like so dark. I
Here.
can't tell what's going on. Okay, so then turn to the right. Like, are you able to go
There's
down that
nothing.
hallway? Or
No.
they won't let you. That's fucking weird. Like,
All
how are
right.
you supposed to get into the kitchen? So
I'm
then
gonna
I guess
save
just
it like
go
right
upstairs.
here.
Go to the parents' bedroom, and just see if you even see.
Bro, this is 65%.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, how would that be?
Hey, hopefully the parents just try to kill you and they're not having sex in there and you walk in on it.
That would be the most fucked up
That'd
of
be
all.
traumatizing, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's probably what. That's probably why he was in the hospital. He saw his parents doing it.
Right, exactly. That's what made him go crazy in the first place. This is crazy dark. I can't see it.
Let me see if I can turn up the brightness. How are you gonna have a climactic ending if you have to go through the same thing 1 million times in a row?
Yeah, this is like the whole problem with his chapter is that it doesn't feel like it's in your control whether you get killed or not. It feels so unpredictable and unavoidable. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Because the other chapters were pretty fun. If we can recall, the other ones
It was
were
probably
fun.
just like a dark. It was probably just a dark hallway. I'm being. I shouldn't be a.
No, I think it is maybe so dark because it doesn't want you to go there. I feel like maybe it did do that at other points in the game.
There are for sure. There's like parts of this game that are like impossible to parse.
Yeah, and maybe do you have like a candle or a camera, like, because maybe we just need to see what is even going on.
How do I do inventory? I forgot how to do inventory. Wait.
Tab, it said, I think.
Okay. Candle? No lighter though.
Okay.
I don't have a flashlight. I tried that.
You have the camera.
Oh wait, really?
I think so. Right? Is that like the second one? No, that's not what that is.
No.
That?
These are like badges and then a VHS tape. Which you make with a camera.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna
close enough.
Run. Yeah. Oh yeah, so this says that it's locked.
Okay, so parents.
Eyeball.
Oh.
Oh.
How annoying. See, but okay, am I looking at the wrong part or something? Because this is so strange.
It's like, get over it, dude.
Totally.
I get it. Okay, what? So I just am supposed to be able to click the eyeball. I don't have to put an item in it.
Let me just make sure. Like, maybe this is like a different part. Because it's like, ugh, that's so confusing.
I know for sure. I've seen
maybe
it.
That's just what you already. I don't know.
I will say though, if I get killed by a monster and it clips through the wall, I'm gonna be so pissed. That's not right. Like,
No.
a monster shouldn't clip through the wall when it kills you. That's not fair.
Oh,
Maybe I'm looking at like an old.
Dude.
What is this?
I'm clicking on it, but it doesn't.
Oh.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
maybe
It's like I
that's
literally
not
see an eye.
That's not right.
Yeah, can I get some
Right.
respect over here?
Let me see.
So we went from the so we're out of the hotel room, going to the exit room.
We're past
Or
the
are we in
exit
a different
room.
place? Okay.
Yeah, we're like back in the house after. I mean, this doesn't even feel like his chapter anymore. Like I thought it was gonna be like you finished his story, but
I feel like you did, and like it's annoying just because like the guide I'm using like doesn't have that like eyeball room specifically, so it's like very hard to tell where you're at. It's like I don't uh,
Is this a different way we're going now?
did you ever get a flashlight?
Wait, I tried to do camera correction and it messed all my stuff up. I had a flashlight at one point, but it's gone now.
Was that by the like the toilet filled with black muck or whatever?
Was that in the hospital chapter?
Yeah, was that in there? Is that where you got the flashlight? Because I'm just trying to see where you're at, because like the guide just, it doesn't show the eye room and it's not like describing it in any clear way, so I can't tell like where you were just at, you know?
Wait, I have to close this because I tried to do gamma correction and it messed up my whole computer.
Sorry.
How did that happen? Now it looks worse. Like, I don't even know what that is. What is gamma correction?
I don't know.
Seeing like a giant eye. Like what? I just don't even know.
Nobody look at my screen, my desktop.
See.
Did you see a room filled with mannequins? Has that happened?
I think this has already come and gone.
Okay, so then there was a bed with a knife on it. That already happened.
That was, yeah.
That was a long time ago. Okay. And you saw like a white door that just had one eye in the middle of it. It was like just like a red. Like
I
blood.
would go. Can you go to like? See, I'm wondering like how do you control F this? Like the thing that happened right before this is all the exit signs. Like if there's a way to find.
Okay, did you? Well, the exit sign thing, it's so annoying because in this it shows that like so long ago, and it's like,
oh god,
it because they showed the door like really early, so that it's like very hard to tell where you're at. But did you find the prison videotape? Did that happen?
We have a tape. Is that what that is?
Okay, so I guess look at the tape and see if that's what it says, or maybe put it in the wherever you can store it. What does it say? Oh, okay. Probably
negligence.
Negligence. Okay, so. Huh.
Thank you for trying for little horror Philly.
So I'll click just the next area and see.
This is like the hardest game to find, like to read a walkthrough for.
It's like previously I felt like it was pretty clear. It's like, again, this guy's chapter is just like the worst. And like I don't know where you're at. Because, like you said, I think you're still technically in his chapter, but you're also like
Yeah, it
at
seems
the
like
tail
it's
end of it. So
Like-
there's not really much more to say, but it's also like not clear what to do. So that's just
If
yeah,
that was
because I'm not
a video
seeing-
game, you would need to follow that vine on the floor.
right. Well, that's the other thing is like we know
What
that there's a
was
bunch of
that for an
eyeballs.
earlier thing?
That's true. You know what? I feel like there definitely was a part that said to follow a vine.
I think it leads upstairs.
Wow, kind
Well,
of. That's
okay.
cool. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Valerie, yeah, you're one of her clients. Guess what? She's into some deep, dark stuff.
All
Alright.
Come and whack you.
Yeah, I mean,
You
like,
can still see the vine. 'Cause,
what
like,
I what I
if-
think is
Yeah,
I
what's
have
going
to
on
do
with
something with
vine
the.
and the light over here.
It
Look
leads to
back
that
way.
door. Wait.
So this just wraps up around here.
Yeah, this
and
is
then-
nothing.
Okay, so there's nothing.
It's like it wants me to go to that door with the eyeballs, and
Right.
the
but then
problem
guy
is-
what happens if you go
Hmm.
past the door? Is there anything past it?
I don't really think so.
And it
I
seems
think I've
the
kind of,
eye
like-
would be the thing. But then it says it's locked or something, doesn't it? Or do
Yeah.
you have something that could poke an eye in your inventory?
Well, I got
That's
this.
true. Hmm.
Yeah, let me try that. Wait, can I grip it? Grip it and rip it?
Rip it.
Let's see.
Can't use that here. Try to use it there.
Alright. Yes, I know about that. Okay.
Is-
Nope.
The key. What is the key you have? Maybe there's.
Jab it.
I'm gonna see if I can find the vine first, because there definitely is a part that shows.
That's
that.
true. That's true. Little orb. Billy. Yeah, maybe the vine was for an earlier part of the.
This is okay. So here, this is what this says. Okay, no, yeah, this should be where you're at. Okay, this is where you're at. So follow the big vine on the floor as it goes down the corridor to the left, then make a right, followed by another quick right. Go up the stairs toward the stairway outside the living room. Move up the stairs to the second floor. At the top of the stairs, go left. The door on the right, the son's room, will have an eyeball drawing on it.
Oh wait, okay.
Wait, it doesn't have a drawing though. It has
Yeah, it's not a
eyeball.
drawing.
Are you describing another place or the place that we've been at?
It all
It
that all made
says,
sense, but it was saying it should be a drawing and not a maybe that's
Yeah,
earlier.
because it did say like you're returning to the house, like you're in total darkness, then you'll return to the house, and then now follow the vine. So I think that is this part, but yeah, why does it say a drawing? It says it must be unsealed by poking out 3 eyes on 3 different paintings. So I think that's why you die when you go upstairs. It's like
I think
that's
you guys
not.
did
you
that
have to
on a
do
different
something.
stream, maybe. Like,
Yeah, I remember
know,
that.
and there definitely was that, but I think you have to do it again, because like how they say interact with the first one, take the eye out like as usual. I'm thinking they are saying like, oh, it's just like you're doing it again.
I literally don't know if I
But-
can go anywhere else
This is
except
what it
for.
So, okay, here's what it says. He will spawn near the bathroom and start to come toward you. Rush over to the railing along the left and look for the hole in the railing.
I did.
Then interact with it to fall down to the living room.
I tried that. I tried that the first time. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay. Terrifying.
Here I am. Oh.
down you went. Okay.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That is
Cool. Great job.
fucked. Okay, great.
Well done, Valerie, on the
Well done, Valerie. I had given up on that because I tried it before, and I guess I didn't try hard enough.
I see, and I was just starting to read like the paragraph after because I was like, oh, you can't do anything, so why read that paragraph? But no, apparently it was important.
Wow.
So now there's a painting in the kitchen where you take an eyeball. Okay, so somewhere over here.
I need to get me
They
a
have,
flashlight.
Yeah. They have pictures of where all of them are, but they're not like they're not helpful. I don't feel like. Yeah, I think that is one of them, but that doesn't have an eye, so okay. Maybe that's a trick one.
Oh, here we go.
One is like okay. Yeah, that's what the first one looks like. Great.
Doing that has never felt this good.
It's
It is strange that it says a drawing of an eye, though, because it's
that
not
is
Yeah.
weird. It is not a drawing. They're like, well, technically it's a good game. It's not real. Oh, okay. Okay, and then the parents' bedroom has an eye, and the upstairs bathroom has an eye.
Wait, is there another one on this floor? Oh, here.
No.
Really? Not even that big? Chungus?
Ooh.
Look at that big eye boy.
God. And I think it's just gonna get more annoying.
Oh, there's another.
Yeah, I wonder if I can... Nope, can't save right now.
Why should you be able to save?
Yeah.
Why not just do this all again if you die?
I hope it puts you back in the hospital room.
After this...
Just kidding.
Probably should go. Oh, here, there's a bathroom.
That's a little bit of a fixer-upper, I'd say.
Oh yeah, I love that sound. That's really what makes this house a home, pushing the eyeball into the painting.
Yes.
Okay,
All
and
the
you...
walls are chock full of meat.
Yeah, this is big Silent Hill 4 vibes to me, in my experience.
Yeah. Gotta get out of there ASAP. You know, I think I might just sell this house at this point. If it were me, I think I wouldn't be crazy about living here after this experience. And really, with all of these vines covering the walls, like, that's not really the kind of environment I would want to live in.
Well, I'd probably become another one of these guys who, like, chases you around and forces you to do
Oh, so you're thinking
puzzles.
you'd like to die in this house.
Well, I mean, it seems like it'd be a pretty...
Ideally. I mean, when you're
I'm just
buying
considering
a
my
house,
options.
if you're not like, I hope I die here, then you need to... You don't
rent.
love the place yet.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. You're settling. Like,
Yes, because it's a big investment and you need to think ahead, you know? You need to really...
Yeah. That's my real estate company's motto. A house.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a realist. You're gonna probably move at some time in your life. You're gonna get a new place, but what if you don't, right? I mean...
Yes. And you know what? Really, you need to love your house in sickness and in health, I feel like. So...
It's good for you.
And in the afterlife, when you're a ghoul and you have to, you know, you're sentenced to
Murder,
you know. Okay, now we're talking.
Okay.
Are you sitting in the man's wheelchair? That feels like such a strange move.
Just taking a load off. This is what social media feels like. All of these are just metaphors for modern life.
Oh man.
Especially with some of the posts I do. People hate them. Those guys do look kind of scary, but they also do kind of look like they've got like tidy whities like draped across their
Oh,
face or something.
That's not the scariest thing you can imagine? Underwear head?
No.
We are back. Well, well, well.
Yeah, we definitely need to come back here. There was unfinished business needing to be wrapped up, so thank God.
Okay, we have no items. Thank God.
Okay.
Yep, that's good. Only when you're free of the items, you know?
Yeah.
When you truly move on. Or investigate murders or whatever is going on here.
This whole thing. Whoa. Splat.
What is this place? Oh, what is this place? It's quite strange here.
Oh, here we go. Psychiatric ward.
Oh, jeez. This is what real psychiatric wards are like.
I went to one once. I was like given like a tour of it, and the only thing I remember was there was a guy like singing a song. I don't remember what he was singing, unfortunately, but I was like, this isn't bad.
Oh, it was a nice song.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he's in a good mood. It seemed like, really.
Okay, I didn't know you could sing there. Maybe I should go check one of those out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I worked with somebody who said that that he used to work at a psych hospital, and that one of his coworkers got a chunk of their arm bitten off by somebody, and that they didn't want to work there anymore. And I was like, huh, that's unusual. But they couldn't cut it. They couldn't just stick it out for the sake of the patients, I guess. But
yeah, that's a hard one to get over, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pretty much like my
He's totally lost it. Inject him with the tranquilizer.
We're not supposed to be here. You're all.
Someone bind him up.
Get his doctor.
wasn't even supposed to come in today. It would suck so bad if you died at work, you know? Like you got murdered at work.
But yet it's so
Fuck
perfect.
this.
It's like,
I don't
of
even care about
course.
this.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, so what room was that just in?
Oh.
Video.
Oh, good thinking.
Room 5. Okay. And I only ask because I do kind of know what you're supposed to do, and I was like, wait, how would you solve this puzzle?
Okay.
Didn't.
I'm glad you're still
know.
thinking about the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And normally I'm just letting you do
I would have
whatever.
just given you credit too. That was fine with me.
I know. I can't
You're
make
so
myself
honest.
seem smarter than I am. I don't want.
Well, you're
I don't
just
want
honest to a
people to-
fault. I mean, you just have great character, morally.
Yeah, I try to be honest. I went to one of the first concerts I ever went to. I think it was the first local concert I ever went to. I remember I was wearing this shirt because my cousin bought it for me. Like right before, she was like, "You want to look cool going to this local concert? You're gonna wear this shirt." It was the Donnas, which I know now, like they're actually not cool. But whatever, that was the shirt she gave me. And I went there, and a guy was like, "Oh, the Donnas, like you like the Donnas, huh?" And I was like, "I've actually never heard of them." And he was like, "Oh, ha ha ha." And it was definitely one of those experiences where I learned, like, oh, being weirdly honest is actually, I think, endearing to people. I was like 12, so it was, it was a formative moment.
Yeah, maybe you should like peek in all of these windows.
Yeah. I've been just trying to see if they're locked, but maybe
Well-
there's more to that.
You were able to get to that that room with all the red buttons on the wall, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, good
that-
thinking.
Yeah. I don't remember where it is, but
Slime.
I hate to say it, but I've never been afraid of, telling little lies to make an interaction go by faster.
Like what kind of lie?
Like I would say, to be honest, I'm not a super fan. I just like the design of the shirt, or I'd say something like that, maybe without saying like I've never heard a song or whatever. I think it kind of gets you out of it in the same way as
Yeah.
the other without leading to more conversation, which is a bad instinct on my part. Like you should want to have conversations with people, I guess.
I guess it depends who it is who's
Yeah.
talking to you. Like if you do want to end the conversation, that makes sense. But if you want to seem quirky and fun, then
Yes, that's true.
may
And
be
I've
weird.
always been a boy, and I've always wanted to do, be a boy and make everybody think I'm a boy and stuff. So I wouldn't know, like if it's different for girls and stuff too,
Yeah, I guess what people find charming in a boy might be different.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. That's I listened to the Deep Dive podcast, and they had this episode once. It was just really funny. They were talking about Casey Wilson was on, and her and Jessica St. Clair both love small talk. Like they love to go to a store. They love to go into a home goods specifically and have a short conversation with a stranger, like just in an aisle being like, are these cute or what? And it's like, oh my gosh, like that sort of thing. So Casey Wilson was talking about how you have to lie to have good small talk. Like she was like, oh, you have to be a little bit disingenuous, because if somebody is like, oh my god, they have the Christmas decorations out already, to build that conversation, you have to go, oh my god, I know, like ridiculous. She's like, but in reality, I want them out even sooner. But you can't say that.
Well, it's improv. It's simply yes and.
Right.
Exactly. So, that's what I try to be, get that conversation going. I'll lie if I need to, if it helps the conversation, but normally weird honesty is better for that.
Yeah.
I have a job now where there's like every single meeting starts with a icebreaker.
Ugh.
And it has been one of the most challenging things of my life, because it's like you have to say something. It's like, oh, what are you like reading, or like what are you like interested in right now? And I'm like, what's something that I can say that like people will know about and also think is like good but normal?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's a struggle.
Yeah, it's a very narrow window of what you can like bring up to talk about with like people at work, I guess.
Yeah, and it's like, not to be judgmental, but it's like literally the other things were like, I'm rewatching The Office, I'm rewatching Friends. Like, it's not a lot to work with in terms of like, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like none of your business. Like
also, you wouldn't like it, babe. You wouldn't get it. It's a little too freaky.
Here, but we're all at work. Let's just be at work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, they're very like text after hours. Join our book club, and the book they're reading is like very what if a feminist lived in the 50s and told everybody how it should be for women? Like this sort of weird.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds really good to me.
I think that's when they had it right.
Yeah,
right.
That's awesome.
Oh, interesting. And
that
that's
rocks,
not.
actually. What is that called?
Yeah, like that's not "Don't Worry, Darling," right? That one's something.
No,
else.
no, it
has.
I
the way
want to watch that still. I haven't seen it. But...
Oh, God. I feel like all the hype was too much.
Okay.
All the gossip was like annoying and I didn't understand it, so I was like, I'm not gonna
I
be.
think it was all like a marketing ploy or something, right? Because that's just, you don't ever get that sort of thing from movies. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's so many weird marketing things. Like, even like Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson dating. I feel like that was solely to make Twilight more popular, because pretty much as soon as Twilight ended, they broke up.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
I
for
don't
sure.
know. I just feel like there are a lot of things like that. Like, so often co-stars date. And I think a good chunk of the time it's just to create buzz around the movie.
Didn't work for me.
No, me neither. Even recently, have you guys seen that there are photos of like Ashton Kutcher and Reese Witherspoon promoting some movie they're in together, and they really look so unhappy. They're not touching. It seems like they don't like each other. Like, and it became like a big conversation about like what happened between them.
Those are like two people that I pretty much haven't thought of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a long time.
There's no reason to, but it just, I don't know. For me, I was like, this is intentional. Like, you would be
It sounds like
aware
it for
that-
sure.
Yeah,
But-
you'd be aware that you look serious.
I feel
and,
so much of like celebrity or like rich people relationships are like that in general, where it's like, oh, we're
Yeah.
both like it's almost like a business thing half the time.
Right.
Yes.
This will help both of our careers.
Yeah.
For different reasons. So let's
For sure.
I'm not sure where this key
get this
goes.
thing together.
Let's see. So you did the panel thing already, right?
I pressed the button on 5
Okay. Perfect.
and now I have this key.
Did you go to room 5?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's
Yeah, I think
where
that
I
was
got
where
this.
the key was.
Well, did you go again after you pressed the button? You did, right?
Yeah, that's how I got this.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go back. I'll go hang out in
I don't think
5.
you went back to the button room though.
Oh, wait, how do I
so
get
it
there?
says
Look different
return
now
to the
there.
corridor with the red light at the intersection. So maybe that's this. I don't know. And it leads to a door. So it's like not explaining it well. It leads to the observation room, but it's like not explaining it well.
This seems like the observation
So
room.
this is is this the observation room?
There's like, oh wait a minute, this
I
is
don't
more
think
like
so. I
a
think
lobby.
This is like the nurse's room or something.
Oh, right.
And,
I see.
So
This
it
is the other side of the
says-
nurse room.
I guess you could go back to room 5 because it sounds like the directions are from room
Okay.
5.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, did I do it? Wait.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's some papers. I love them.
Love that. Let's read.
Yeah, why don't we
those,
study
just in
up?
case there's
Valerie, this
anything
might be,
important.
yeah, this could be relevant to your career.
Lore in these papers.
Okay, we say some scatter graphs.
Ooh, yeah, this is definitely some math stuff. Okay, for sure. The doctors are like, we need this on the board. Like, this is something we're gonna
Yeah.
need to see every day.
Everybody look at this graph before we start the day.
To motivate you.
This
Remind
game
you why
definitely
we're
looks
here.
like it could be VR.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like the
I could totally
graphics
see that.
are right.
You guys should play the Star Wars game.
What's
I
it
played it.
called?
Wait, is it? Which one is it?
It's the Darth Vader chapter 1, 2, 3.
Okay, no, I haven't played that.
It rules because Darth Vader Darth Vader trains your ass and you have the Force.
I've heard it's like kind of barely a game. Is that the case?
Well, I haven't played that many VR games, so I don't know compared to other VR games, but it's definitely like you can use a lightsaber. They're very quick, but to me, the immersive part of it is very cool. I felt swept away. Darth Vader, I was shaking in my boots because he was standing above me and he was like 7 feet tall, and I was like, oh my god.
What happens if you press 5 now? Anything?
Oh yeah, good question. Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
But we did
so
just
you went
see...
to the room. Did you get anything in the room?
I don't know, I keep forgetting what I'm doing.
It says, okay, you got the flashlight.
Well, hey, see ya,
So I
little
think
horror
that's all it
fell.
said. Oh, it says watch
See
the
ya, George.
cutscene. Yeah.
Yes, enjoy
Leave
your
the
weekend.
room.
Thanks for popping
Yeah.
by. Alright, I left the room.
It says leave the room and the light. Walk down the. Leave the current corridor and the lights will go out along the way. So I don't know if that's
Fair enough.
okay. They each go out all together. I
Oh,
thought it was.
there's that.
Okay, we got some feeties.
Ooh, feeties.
They look like little baby feet to me. It's hard to like. This is just precious.
They're so cute. Oh,
Oh,
they're
the
so
pure
cute.
patter of little feet.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What are you doing in this scenario, fam?
Again, I'm leaving. I'm simply
I
leaving.
know. Yeah, let's get in there. Cool.
Oh my god.
Cool. You put his face in?
Ugh.
You got way closer than you had to for that one.
Oh, totally. And you didn't even want to. You didn't want to look around to see if there's like a broom or something like
I
you
know.
use the handle of to. Like, come on, let's get creative
Yeah.
here.
Wash your hands.
Really? Yeah, wash your face. Take a shower.
Really?
Alright. So now we got a handle.
Great.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep following. See, I like when there's a trail.
Right. Okay.
It's so funny that I thought we would finish this tonight. I should
I
have
know.
known.
It seemed like crazy.
Alright, this is an exploded bed mattress. Then we got.
Yeah, are you supposed to put your hands on there somehow?
Okay.
How would you do it? I don't think you can.
I'll tell you what, I could do it in VR.
Right?
No!
Oh, they gave you the syringe. Some kind of old skinny guy. It's gonna be me soon. Kind of old skinny guy.
That's your, like, that's aspirational to you.
Right. I'll be the one injecting people with syringes.
Ooh, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
Okay, if you get to be that guy, I wanna be one of the. Wait, I have a flashlight.
I think
he took it.
falls or something. You have to find it again.
Damn. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you
I want to
don't know
be
why
one
they
of
want us to keep it.
the tidy whitey face guys.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I can see that for you.
Oh my god, thank you. I feel so valid. Oh, I've been reading Between Two Fires also, and it freaking rocks.
Yeah, it kicks
That book
ass.
is
It's a really good book.
crazy good.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's
I want to
like
read.
not super scary, but it's good enough that you know it's a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really read a horror book ever, I don't think.
Okay.
So for me, I'm like, damn, I didn't know books could do this.
Okay. I don't mean to poo-poo it then.
Well, it's not like it's keeping me up at night,
Right.
which I know. Have you read any horror books that actually like legit give you creeps? Because I would be curious.
Well, this is a tough thing to answer. I would say probably not that much, but basically, like no fiction stuff really scares me that much. I'm not trying to be like a big tough guy or anything, but I think just my brain is just like I don't know. I just turned that off enough that it doesn't.
Yeah,
affect
I
me that
actually read that stuff to calm down. That stuff actually relaxes me.
I read it. That's the last thing I read on my phone before I go to bed at night is a horror. I basically only read horror, and I only pretty much read like right before going to bed at night.
That rocks.
But I really like horror still, and I think the senses of dread can infect me for sure, of
Mhm.
course. There's a lot of sad stuff in horror for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have an okay gauge for what it is scary and what's gonna like really creep people out. But I kind of I thought of that book more as like a dark fantasy, although it was, I think a lot of people said it was horror.
Right. Yeah, it's like one of those things where, like, I guess horror movies are the same way too, where it's like, yeah, it's like gory or whatever, but I don't think of it as being like horrifying.
Right.
It's very, it reminds me of The Green Knight almost.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. I think it could be made into a movie that would
yes.
be
I was thinking that.
Similar vibe to The Green Knight.
I would love that if they did a good job.
Yeah. Of course.
Where you find the sharp object or really how you avoid him.
Yeah, this is gonna be... This might take a couple tries.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys help me? Why don't you make yourself useful?
Right. Are you on his side? Like, truly?
Yeah.
I will say, a book that really affected me and was so tense while reading it that I just had to give up was The Road. Cormac McCarthy's The Road. I started reading that book, and it's about like a guy, you know, in a post-apocalypse, like keeping his child alive. And I was like, I can't do this. This is too much. I have to stop.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that's the book that people kind of consider like semi-horror.
Yeah, I've had that one recommended.
Kind of the same thing. Stephen King gives me problems.
Yeah, it's almost like it's never actually like the scary stuff that's too much. It's like the other really emotional stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
All right.
So what is this?
It looks like I... Oh my god. Like, it looks like it wants me to go through that, but it doesn't give me a lot of time, and I don't... Maybe I can crouch.
Yeah.
Let me remember how to crouch.
Yeah.
So are the eyes like a metaphor for something? Are they really there? Like, what's with the eyes?
No idea.
Are they just spooky, so that's why they're there?
I think so.
Well, this whole guy's deal is... What? He's in a psychiatric ward, and he feels like he's being watched all the time.
That's true.
He's being observed.
Oh yeah, so those could be like security cameras.
Yeah.
Or just, you know,
Panopticon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the Panopticon.
Nothing ever good on, you know? The old boob tube.
Hey, my generation remembers these things. It's called a damn TV.
Right?
Y'all even know what channels are?
Right. Whatever happened to just watching TV? I follow this like parenting page that has like stuff up most of the time. One of the things that's posted recently was like quotes from people from the past talking about different things that are gonna like rock kids' brains and stuff, and it was like kids are obsessed with like reading, they don't want to do anything else, like they need to go outside and play, and then it was like kids won't stop listening to the radio, like it's gonna rot their brain. It was like so many things. It was fun.
Oh my god, fuck.
It is weird though, because it's always like, well, maybe this time though, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe this
It is. It does seem like really weird and bad. Like I don't know. The smartphones maybe, but actually, I think the more likely issue is, well, I don't want to talk about. I'm not gonna get into a whole politics thing. Oh, you found a sharp knife.
Oh, good. Okay.
Fat lot of good it did me.
I know.
You don't want to talk about politics? I mean, what? We probably only got Alex watching, right? I mean, why not?
Go off.
Because I don't think I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be coherent enough to be.
I haven't thought it
Worth-
through
Nothing
yet.
I say about politics is ever coherent. But I just feel it very strongly.
I don't know. I was talking to my son about this earlier today. That's why I want to go off on it, I guess, because we were talking.
It's sticking in your
But-
craw.
You know, it seems like I don't want to say. I don't know. It seems like a very like a dumb guy leftist who is very like, oh, I think I'm gonna be the revolutionary that changes the world to say something like this. But it does seem like capitalism is like it's getting towards the end. It has to be because
Yeah.
because everybody has been, you know, they've been you know, putting their thumb on the scale and edging. They've been filing off the metal off the edge, and you know, all the nicks and crannies where you can steal from somebody have been exploited. And where do we go from here? It's just gonna get worse and worse. Everything's gonna fall apart more and more, and nothing's ever gonna get fixed from now on. And
Yeah, I
so
mean, I
it's
feel
all
like
gonna be bad, and I don't know how it can get better.
I feel like that's super coherent, and I
think
agree.
I think that is the actual problem, and not smartphones necessarily. Although it is possible that smartphones are fucking everyone. I think it's more likely that it's not kids. Oh, I'm sorry that you guys keep looking at that.
It's okay.
I'm on a rant. But it's not kids. It's everybody. If
Oh,
it's
yeah.
anybody, it's everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
and even
it's
if
the
it's-
1%.
Yeah.
It's the freaking fat cats.
Well, of course, it's their fault. It's all their fault. Not my
Yeah.
fault. I know that. For God's sake.
Definitely. It's
I'll
always
be
gonna
right
be
back.
something.
I'm gonna
you
step
know?
away. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's always gonna be something messing people up, though. I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's you know, like before, it's like women are just like dying in childbirth and kids are dying,
Right.
they're going to work in the factories and stuff, or you're just dying of disease. So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, there's always going to be some terrible thing messing with us, but yeah, the worst one. I do remember learning in some class about like capitalism that it was like just a bad design to begin with, and like the way the stock market is designed, where it's like if it's not going up, then it's like crashing, and it doesn't make sense because you can't constantly go up, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, we'll see.
I mean, it is just like the type of system that has to get like you said, by design, it just gets worse and worse because it keeps like eating itself. And like
Yeah.
the earth itself like only has so much that it can give.
Right.
Like the thing I think about all the time is like the constant mining for like
Oh,
oil and mining and all the shit that like
yeah.
is poisoning the environment. Oh yeah, I forgot that
Totally.
pausing doesn't actually pause. Alright, let's find this blade thing.
It's so annoying. Like
It keeps
as soon as you
moving.
find it, he's there, and oh, is it moving?
Yeah, because at first it was on that little table, then I go to the table, it's not there. But it's not in my inventory.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
It's just, this is, I mean, God, every time I watch you play, I am reminded of why I gave up. Because it is so fucking annoying how he's just there, killing you, like, all the time. He's so fast. I really think, I don't know if he, like, teleports or if he's just, like, whatever. It's so annoying. It's like, just let me get the stupid knife and stab the eye.
I'm straight up Googling visage cheat code invincible.
That would be amazing.
Like, let's go.
Yes.
I don't even know.
I-
Like,
been playing Sackboy, which is like the Little Big Planet game, and they have an invincible mode. There's so few games that offer that, but I absolutely needed it. I don't think I would have continued to play it without that, because when you do have to play a part over and over and over, it's like, it's so infuriating. It's like you have to be so strong to be willing to do that. I really commend you for getting this far, and I know you are going to beat it, but it's like, I can't believe it.
Well, I couldn't do it without you.
Oh, okay.
That's the
I do think I'm distracting you from the pain a lot.
No, that's how it works though. That's like why I listen to podcasts all the time. Like I can't do anything meaningfully unless I have like a whole conversation going in my head. And to me, a podcast is a conversation.
Yes,
with
absolutely.
me.
Yeah. Like that.
All right,
joke
we got it.
of,
We got
like,
it.
My friends, like.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I have the knife, please.
Oh God.
That's gotta hurt.
That just happened. Hey, I like that. It kind of looks like the womb, remember? That the baby was in from the grandma chapter.
Yes, it does.
Thank you. Alright, let's go. Let's do this.
It's like a slip and slide. A water
Wahoo!
Uh-huh.
Wow, that would be the ultimate, like, horror nights or whatever.
Yeah.
Red coloring in the water.
I wouldn't mind that.
The water slides.
I like that idea. Have you ever
And it
gone,
heated
either
up.
of you? Oh. Add pulp.
Yeah.
Have either of you ever gone to like a Fright Fest or Not Scary Farm or something like that?
No.
Really?
No, I haven't done that.
I went to we had a place in because I grew up in Nevada. There's a place in Las Vegas called the Adventure Dome, which was part of the Circus casino. And the Adventure Dome was like a theme park that was like in a dome. And they had some kind of like crazy Halloween night. Same idea where it's just a bunch of like zombies running around. Did you say how was it?
I just said that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But yes, tell me more, please.
I really don't remember that much. At the time I was like really afraid to go on roller coasters already. I was a very scaredy cat kid, so.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, very creepy.
Yeah.
Do you like stuff like that though, Valerie? Do you actively go to?
No, I'm too scared to do anything like that either. Like when I was a little kid, I do remember going to a haunted house with my parents, and like I either had to leave. I actually think I just wouldn't go in. Like once we got there, I think I just wouldn't go in. But I went to a once for like my birthday. I went to this like, I think it was 2 haunted houses in one, but it was like a really elaborate one. And as soon as I planned it, I was just like, yes, this is the sort of thing I like in theory, but in actuality, I know it's not the sort of thing I like. But I still went and I did it, and I just didn't enjoy it. It's too scary. It's too scary to me. So I have never done anything like that, or even really been tempted, even though again in theory it sounds amazing.
Yes.
But just I don't know. I'm too scared.
I was most of my like growing up I was really scared of everything.
Do you feel like you would be able to go now, like if there was something locally or whatever?
Yeah, I mean I think now I would kind of be bothered by like knowing that they're guys and they're actors and just thinking about like them and what they're going through and like our relationship.
Am I doing it right?
Oh my god. That's true. It's so different.
So it's like, it's not scary because it's like, I think I'm gonna die, but just that like someone might touch me or, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, the handle. Don't you have
Yes,
a
crime
handle?
liker. Also, oh yeah, I have a handle. Also, I went to the Franklin Institute recently, and I didn't know there was a damn tube there. I gotta investigate this. That's like an art gallery in Philly, I think.
Could have gone in the bloody tube.
Yeah, yeah, like a
I
damn
didn't do an
Londoner.
accent. Not an accent.
I can't. I guess this isn't open. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I guess I would go to a thing like that now if I had like friends going as well. I could see that being like fine at this point, you know, but
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know they do it at Cedar Point, but that's like 4 hours away. It would be like very inconvenient to go. So I've never done like anything like that. Every year I offer to do like let's go find a haunted house or something like that. And my wife always is like, yeah, we could do that. But then she never wants to actually do it. So
Yeah.
I think she's actually scared to do it. So, but that's okay. It's fine if she's scared to do it. I don't mind.
Sometimes I'm like, let's just watch a movie.
Yeah. Also, yes, I mean, it would be a pain in the ass and it might suck. So why not just stay home?
But you know what could be the nice in between VR horror game?
Yeah, no,
Because then
those
it's like
scare me.
there's someone that's
Video
not actually
games
gonna touch
scare
you.
me. Video games actually, that's the one thing. I get too immersed and
Yeah.
they make me go crazy.
The fact that VR there can be stuff behind you, I think might be
Yes.
almost too scary for me, but I want to try.
yeah, I'm curious how that'll be as they make more games for it, because right now, like, I feel like they aren't capable of really having like much going on. Like right now they're kind of like PS2, PS3 is like as good as they can do on the VR headset. So the games are kind of lame. They don't really look that like real or scary or anything. But in the future, when they can actually put like Silent Hill or whatever, like, will I be able to handle it? I don't know.
Yeah, well, they
don't
have
know.
that. They have the Resident Evil that I really like on VR. The one that's in the Louisiana house with like the Texas Chainsaw family.
Oh, right.
And I think that would be
Yeah.
tight. It would definitely be scary, but I think that'd be like a good game to play in VR
Yeah,
in
I
general.
think once you get used to it, it would be okay. Like, once you get used to how close it is and everything, like, it would probably be okay. I forgot that that one was on VR. I don't know what system or anything, but
Oh
they
yeah,
have
I
that
should double
one, and they
check.
have like they have the Rush of Blood, which is like it's it's like part of the Until Dawn series or whatever, but it's just like a roller coaster one. But then I wonder if some of the other Until Dawn ones are on there, if that one are available somewhere. I don't know.
Well, I got the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners or
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
VR game in a humble bundle. And
Oh.
I installed it and I was like, I'll give this a try. I'll see what happens. So I sat through the opening cutscenes, watched all of those. Pretty spooky stuff. You're in like a boat going into flooded New Orleans or whatever,
Nice.
infested with zombies. And the very first scene, you step off of a boat, and there's a gate in front of you leading you into the city. Very spooky and atmospheric and foggy. And the first thing you're supposed to do is grip the gate to open it or whatever. And I go to do it, and it makes this very creaky horror sound. And I was like, fuck this shit. I was like, just out of it. Right there. Could do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think that might be me because like even
Yeah.
I'm literally not kidding. Darth Vader was so scary when he walked up to me. And I feel like that's not even supposed to be that scary, but it
Right.
felt so damn real. It feels like everyone's up in your face. And like I think that it would just activate your lizard brain
Yeah.
Yes.
like in a real way, because your brain does get tricked, and it's like I'm actually here.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes when things are a little too good or maybe like too good but then also too bad in a weird way or something.
Yeah,
It
uncanny
does kind of
valley.
have an uncanny feeling where like any game can suddenly be a little scary to me in VR.
Yes, it is.
Just out of
It's a
nowhere.
thrill, though. It's quite a thrill.
Yeah, it is very like it's a very interesting experience every time. I'd say.
We should all play a multiplayer shoot a zombie game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'd be willing to do it experimentally, so that for other people's entertainment, they can make fun of me for being weird and stuff.
For the betterment of mankind.
It doesn't even have to be on the stream. I can't play one of those games without
Yeah.
someone else's voice.
Yeah. Have you ever played, gosh, what is that game called? The one where you can play as a killer or you can be the victim?
Oh yeah, Dead by Daylight. My brother really
Yeah.
likes that one.
But you've never played it?
No, but Limmy plays it on his stream a lot, and he makes it look like I could fuck with it because it looks fun.
Really?
Yeah. I think I would always want to be the killer, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
You have to
like
take
running from
turns.
people and stuff.
Oh yeah, you gotta take turns. I would take turns.
It's interesting. It's interesting being the killer because it helps be less afraid when you are one of the victims, because you learn what powers that particular killer has, because they're all
Ooh.
different.
That is cool.
So it kind of helps, because some I think like teleport, and some can, or they can be like invisible so that you don't even know they're there. And other ones like
That's
can
tight.
see if you're running, so they see like little footprints to see like where you went or whatever. So it helps,
Yeah.
like, because you always know which killer you're fighting, I guess. But I, in general, it was just still too scary. It's like I only played it like a little bit, and then I was kind of done.
Right. Well, that's
Wait, was
stressful.
there something on the floor over there?
Yeah.
You go look back
Thank
under.
yous.
Like turn off the light for a second.
Yeah, I want to drop this flashlight.
I
It's
thought
like,
I thought I saw a little look at it for a sec.
oh,
Okay, no, I was just crazy. I thought I saw something kind of flash on the floor there, but I was
yeah.
wrong. No, Alex, I can sympathize with that feeling. I've gotten that before.
That does sound like a curse game, I have to say. It sounds like you are the only one that ever played that game.
Yes.
Alright, what the hell? What, I got a big volcano vape or whatever those things are? Made me go crazy. I can't drop the flashlight, and it's like every time I want to click on something, it turns on and off.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
3
okay.
too many people? We're getting some criticism in the chat.
Interesting. Hey, it's just a chance to hang out with my buds. We might get 4 on here next
Right.
time.
Right.
We might get you
You'll
on
join
here.
next time, right? Like, why not? Anybody who's interested at all should be on it. I mean, why not?
Jump on.
Come on.
Dude, I am stuck. What do I got here? Nothing.
I am gonna
It
scroll
seems like
down
the
and see
water
where we're at
lights up
now.
in a weird way.
This thing.
Oh yeah, that kind of does too.
Can you move that or anything? Like, are you able to move the
I
cart?
can't really... I mean, I try to click on it and the flashlight just turns on and off, so it's kind of a fucked situation.
That is a fucked situation.
I don't know what this is.
Okay, let me see. Do you see marks on the floor anywhere?
Marks on the floor.
Oh, here.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that moves.
That's
that
something.
moves.
Alright, how do we move it?
Maybe get on the other side and push.
Okay, you've played a game before. It's weird because like that kind of mechanic almost, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
that's not part of this game really. That's
No,
why
yeah.
it's hard to conceptualize
thank
it.
you.
Mhm.
All right, we got a little hidey hole.
Okay, in you go. Into the hole, like Brahms the boy. That doesn't seem safe.
No.
I hope he's wearing a hard hat and some gloves.
Right? OSHA would have a field day with this hospital.
Well, speaking of politics, this hospital kind of makes me think that the patients are running the ward at this point.
Right, exactly.
Completely.
It's like, really, who
yeah.
let the dogs out?
Right. Yeah, I don't know
Hey.
if anybody works there anymore.
Okay.
This guy has very like Linkin Park vibes. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
they're in
absolutely.
big trouble now. With everything I know, I'll definitely take them down. You hear me, fuckers? I'm on to you.
This is like, yeah, he's like the new metal version of neurodivergence.
Like
He
that's
makes
right.
disabilities look cool.
It doesn't seem like their meeting is going well.
Okay, I just have to sit here and listen to his screams.
Yeah. they've been a little more screaming.
Oh.
Oh, and then you're in there.
Oh, there that is.
I was looking for
Yeah,
that.
this chapter is a lot more like combat heavy, or at least like he wants to hit you a lot.
Yeah, he beats my whole
Found
shit
a
in.
progress item.
I do think the grandma was my favorite chapter. Hers was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm having fun though. Oh wow!
Oh my
Yo, yo,
God.
yo, yo!
Amazing.
All right, I guess.
Lighter light candle.
What do you guys think of the idea? Just like the concept that like when you are like standing by the ocean or when you're looking into the sky, it's like you like, oh, I feel like I'm so small. I realize how big the world is and that I'm like nothing, and that's like, is that idea comforting, like seeing this vast whatever that you're just a tiny nothing? Like, is that comforting or is that scary?
Depends on the situation. There are times when that is like that sucks. Like that makes me feel awful to think about that. And it makes everything very pointless. It feels like, of course. But there's also times when laying down and just considering how big the earth is behind you is very comforting to me, I would say.
Okay, I could see that. I could see that. How do you feel about it, Rachel?
I think probably the times where this is like really making me think, because like the equivalent for me, because I haven't really stood by the ocean or stood by like a grand landscape recently, but I think things like the first thing I thought of was like waiting for the subway and realizing like I'm just another face in the crowd type thing, which kind of gives me that vibe in like a weird way. And it can be kind of bleak sometimes. But I think I wouldn't mind standing by a canyon and gazing into it. my soul could probably use that.
Yeah, that does sound nice. I can see that for you. Just like you being like the underwear head guys. Like it just fits for my vision of you.
Just gazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like,
Receive coffee can.
yeah, let me take this with me. I need some damn Joe after all
Oh, they had
that.
the King Arthur's bread flower. Look at that. Fancy.
Oh,
Name
wait a
brand
second
stuff.
now.
Is that Splenda also? Like,
Hey, I think we've healed the
Maybe
house.
the organic.
yeah. My God.
What?
How about you, Valerie?
Yeah.
How about you? Big stuff. How does it make you feel?
So I've just heard a couple people recently say they found it really comforting, and I thought that was surprising because for me, I just remember like with the ocean, like I am very scared. I'm like going back to what Alex was talking about. I don't like the idea of like this huge ocean that could swallow you up and you're
Yeah.
just like, who cares? You're nothing.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I feel like that's like a very scary idea.
Mm.
Yeah, you could be swept away and no one would ever see you again. It would be impossible.
Right. Yeah, I don't like the idea. They're like, oh, this stuff is so big and I could never understand the vastness. It's like, yeah, I'd rather just not think about the vastness if I'm
Right.
honest.
Yes, it's important to just turn that off.
Yes. Just be numb to
I do
it,
think-
avoid
I
it,
think,
pretend it's
yeah.
not real.
I think.
That's
I don't know. I keep having to stop. I feel like I'm on the razor's edge. I could say something awful at any moment, so I'm not going to. Crolin Solo, being who I am personally, I take overwhelming scenarios as a challenge. I kind of have to throttle myself back when appropriate. Rock on, Crolin. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
yeah. I think when I worked on the farm, I was like around Majesty all the time, and it was like
Oh, there's a light bright. You're saying? Where's the light bright? Is that what
Here?
the thing on the floor is?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I had the light bright. Did you have the light
I'm
bright?
vaguely familiar. I think I'm like a little bit too young for it.
They're
Does it
so
use lightning?
nice.
It was cool. I mean, it's cool, and it was kind of like early like pixel art in a way, because you would like
Oh,
plug
yeah.
the things in, or like those perler beads. You know, you like iron those out, and
Oh
they
my
make a little
god.
thing that a little art thing. Like, what are you supposed to do with it?
Yes. Wait, this is a real
Those are kind of
question.
pixel
Even though
art.
it's gonna sound like I'm doing a bit, do kids these days have some version of that's like a material crafty thing that they will have nostalgia for? You know what I mean? Because like I had like Shrinky Dinks and like stuff like that, and I'm like, is it all apps now?
No, I think inevitably you will have to, because you have all these hours in a day.
Yeah,
have to
you exist
fill
in the
with your
world.
kids. So you're just gonna do it. So, but I don't know like the specifics. I'm sure they change all the time, but you'd probably be surprised what's constant.
I do.
My kids are constantly like doing some kind of crafts, but they're also very old, so they who knows.
That's
Exactly.
cute.
And yeah, Crolin, yeah, black paper. You were supposed to put black paper on the light bright because it would keep the light out, so that you would only see the color on the pegs that you put in. But a
Oh.
lot of times you would just do it however, and also the light bulb would blow out, and then you would never be able to get your mom to get a new one and stuff.
Yeah. What are Shrinky Dinks? I don't feel like I know what that is.
Oh, so
Okay.
that's like, Greggy, did your kids
Yeah.
ever play with those, or they're
Kids,
like
maybe not. I think by my kids' age, I think it was like maybe too dangerous to.
okay.
Like,
Yeah,
It wasn't like something that was commonly.
it is just putting plastic in an oven, I think, right?
Right.
Like you're
I don't
just
think it's inherently there's anything wrong with it. I think it's fine, but yeah, it's like these sheets of plastic, like coloring pages, kind of, Valerie, and they come with colored pencils, little I don't know why I'm stuck on this specific, but mini golf pencils.
Yeah.
You know, the little pencils you get with that, but they're colored pencils, and you color in the little coloring sheet, and then you put it in the oven for like 10 minutes or something. And when it comes out, you know, it goes in a big coloring sheet like this. But when it comes out, it's like this because it's little keychains now. Or
It's like you make a
whatever.
little charm.
Yeah. And they do, I mean, it looked kind of cool when it was done because it like kind of compressed it all down.
Yeah.
And the color was kind of vivid because of that. And
It's like glossy.
But yeah, also like very like weird and pointless crap. An easy bake oven, yes, that of course as well. Classic for blowing out the light bulb and nobody can ever find it.
Yes.
Krillin, you're
That's what I thought of too.
I wish
you're
I could
a natural at keeping it going.
I wish I could puncture this with my little.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like just break everything.
Yeah.
Here's what I think about you, and you're freaking killing me all the time.
Yeah. Bet you didn't think I could do that. There was a part that it gave me the option to peel back some paint, but I don't know how you are on time, Valerie.
Oh yeah.
Because this seems like the start of something new.
Let's check it out. It might not be a long thing.
All right.
Because there's really only the 3 chapters, so this is.
Yeah, this could be the end. Did I do that with my head?
I hope not.
And I'm older than you guys, so I don't know. I think I did a lot of the more dangerous stuff. A lot of those like kinds of things. And my parents like, but then also, I mean, everybody's parents, you know, they could be nowhere all the time too. Probably my parents were there more than a lot of people's, but also you could just get away with everything.
Was the dangerous stuff like stuff like Shrinky Dinks, where it was like something you could buy that was like kind of a fad?
Yeah, I mean, Shrinky Dinks you could still get and stuff like that. I'm just thinking of like in the Easy Bake Oven, that's something you could really have. But I burnt myself more on the Easy Bake Oven or like the trolley thing more
Oh
than I
yeah.
ever did like actually just baking something. Like, why don't you just bake a cake?
I
or
know.
whatever?
I know.
So true.
I have
Learn
the
an
easy
actual
bake.
skill.
I guess it is fun. Yeah, you have the stove in the room, but you always burn yourself on it. Like, it's impossible not to, and you burn the carpet up.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach my kid to make real creepy collies in the adult
Yeah,
kitchen.
exactly. Just animal husbandry, but for bugs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Here we
the way to
go.
do it. And then you have free bugs.
Yo! Finally.
Finally. I'm waiting for this escape.
Alright. I pressed E.
Come on, bud.
What are you hesitating, Lucy?
Howard? Not to ruin this moment, have you guys seen that documentary series? I think it's called I Love You Now Die. It's on HBO.
No,
No,
that sounds like a
movie,
band
actually.
almost. That sounds like an emo band.
It
I'm gonna wait to fire until we talk about the documentary.
No,
Oh, yeah.
let's see. I'll let you fire and then I'll share.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're playing a game. I forgot about
We got an achievement called Easy Way Out. That's pretty harsh. This guy went through a
That's
lot.
Oh my god.
Oh, so that was just one. It's not like you're supposed to kill yourself.
I guess. I'm not doing anything.
That
It's
trophy's
just
called Suicide is a Sin.
yeah, you're going to hell.
Yeah, it is a little troubling that your first thought upon finding a gun is let's blow up my brains.
Yeah, so just shoot the monsters.
Right.
You made it this
are
far.
the monster, I guess.
Oh,
So-
damn. I don't like that. I don't want to hear that. Alright, so I guess that's weird. Hello?
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing now? Oh, you're him? Wait, wait.
I don't know.
You've got your
Why do you have a-
crutches or whatever.
I thought you had a hook for a hand,
Oh.
but I think you're just holding.
I missed my head so bad I shot my hand off and now I have a hook.
mean, you are up and around, you know what I mean?
There are so
Stranger
many,
things
like,
have happened.
yeah, there's a lot of false endings in this. It's kind of funny that.
For sure.
I was wondering though, did you find the other gun-related Easter egg in the Dolores chapter? I was just wondering about
Oh,
that.
wait, what was that?
Just something I was thinking about. I heard about this cool Easter egg that was in the Dolores chapter. If you you find a gun and then there's other. I don't want to spoil it. Actually, that's the issue. I don't want to spoil it because it sounds like you haven't found it yet. So I'm not gonna
And also,
Wait.
happy birthday to chat guy.
Oh
Or-
yeah, happy birthday.
Happy B-Day.
Happy birthday. Yeah, I don't know what the gun Easter egg was for Dolores. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if you found that or not because I don't know.
Well, now I want to know.
Yeah, let us know what it was because maybe. I don't know.
Did we find
Okay,
a gun?
good point. Maybe I'll say, depending on what is said in the chat in the coming minutes. Maybe I'll let you know what the Easter egg is. Maybe I'll remember,
You and your little games.
depending on what is said in the chat.
Your little mind games. Alright, so now I'm like, okay, we beat the 3 chapters. What the heck?
Yeah, and it might just be a thing where you can, like, I don't know. Well, I don't know because it says there's like an ending, like, so, because I don't know if it's just giving you like an opportunity to get like the extra things.
Oh
like,
yeah, that would be a weird ending though.
I know. Let me go to the next one because it does say.
Maybe it's just like letting us revisit our favorite parts and to be like, oh, remember the bathroom, remember the
toilet? That was really neat. We put a lot of work in there. Remember when that tub filled up and you were in it? That was cool.
Oh yeah.
So it says, you know, you gotta get the videotapes. You have to assemble the mirror mask so that all the videotapes have to be collected.
Oh wait.
And after you have to view the videotapes. Okay,
Yeah,
so
can
go
you
into
watch
the
the
room.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
That'd be fun.
So that's
I love to watch
what it
movies.
say.
Yeah, me too. Let's throw it on.
The cinema.
What? Oh wait.
Did you guys know
Oh,
that
yeah.
there are different versions of bowling?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there is kind of like there's weird. There's the weird indoor kind. Well, I mean it's all indoor, but there's like with like skinny pins, isn't there, or something like that?
Yes. So I forget what that one's called. There's one with skinny pins, and then there's one with tiny pins and tiny balls called duck pin bowling. I just learned about that today, and I was like, that sounds amazing.
That's
like all
cute.
of bowling is pretty fun, but yeah, very cute, right? I was like, okay, I want to do that.
Is the lane the same?
I think so. From the photos I saw online, it looked like it was probably just the same. But
Okay.
Does it have to be a different channel for the VCR?
Oh, maybe yeah.
Maybe
Is
you watch.
it that exact?
It's like, why would you call
Maybe
that
watch it
negligence? It's like a guy dancing with a monkey.
Oh.
Oh, is that what it is?
All the videos are so dumb. Like, I hate
No,
that.
it's not cool. It's not like good.
I don't know how to change channel.
Okay, no,
That
it's
might
just
just
that
be
it
it.
that just is what the movie thing
Oh.
is, I guess.
Present.
That's just some
Well, that.
ridiculous.
Should I watch all of them anyway?
You should still watch them all, or
Yeah,
do
I
you put them all
think
in
you
the
have
case?
to.
Are you supposed to put them in the case, maybe?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you have to watch them and then put them in the case.
Okay.
Okay.
This is negligence. I don't know if I watched this. Yeah, Dance with Monkeys.
Yep.
Or no, those are just
Okay.
kids.
Monkey.
Amazing.
I'll be
Classic
taking that.
monkey dance.
Oh, and what I was
Ah,
going to
that's the same
say related to the suicide thing, and having second thoughts, is that there is a documentary about a girl who like convinced her boyfriend to kill himself. They were like in high school together.
Oh, I've heard about that story.
Yeah, and there's like she's talking him through it, just like you definitely should do it. Like really makes sense for you. Like I think you should. And then he like ends up being like, oh my gosh, I'm like having second thoughts. I'm like scared, LOL, or whatever. And she's like, don't be scared. Like, go back in. Like, hello,
Yeah.
why? So then he does it, and it's like, is she at fault? And she's like, oh my god, like I didn't know. Like, I don't know. She's it's like I've been a teen, of course. You know, I know like I can be totally cold and like I could almost imagine doing that, but let's see how she becomes as an adult. I'd say give her a few years. Is she totally nuts? Or like, you know, is she able to feel feelings? Like
Yeah.
that would be my question.
That's definitely traumatizing.
Yeah.
Like, even just like there being press around it, and probably people all know that you're that person.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure the attorney's arguments are like, she's an awful person, and she's
Yeah.
like hearing all of it. Like, I don't remember, but that's probably what I would say if I was the attorney. This is pretty bad.
All right, this is called plops.
It's hard to get around how
That's-
sometimes like the things people do just are like awful,
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
have to live with them being around and alive for the
Right.
the rest of forever.
Well, it's like we also don't have any kind of restorative
right. There's
like
not,
systems to
like,
deal with those
yeah,
things.
What else can you do?
It's just like all we can do is like punish and
Yeah, I just always think it's interesting too when people are like, well, this is justice, you know, and I just always think when like even the families of victims say that, I'm like, no, there literally like isn't justice. Like there's like the terrible thing that happened, there could never be like justice for it. It's always going to be a terrible tragedy, like regardless of what happens to this other person, you know? So I don't know. I kind of don't feel like the family should be involved in the decisions. I know that sounds maybe crazy, but how the way that they bring all the emotion into it and like what does the family think should happen to this person and have them speak in court and everything, I just don't really think that's like appropriate. That feels I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, we shouldn't be giving in to like the feelings of vengeance for the person most
Yeah.
affected by it. Like it's hard, but it's got to be like right for everybody, I guess.
Yeah. And I don't think it probably helps them either to like really channel your pain and say what you want. And sometimes they're not going to get, whatever they're looking for. So I don't know. It probably doesn't really help them either ultimately.
Yeah. And also like even if they get exactly what they want, is that going to help them
Right.
in the long run? But also like you can't like talk somebody into killing themselves. Like it's not
Yeah.
Right,
the
yeah,
right
there
thing to
should be
do.
some kind of consequence, I guess.
Yeah, something has to happen, I guess, or
Yeah.
I guess maybe something doesn't happen. Well, I guess it's hard to say.
I
Yeah.
think looking at like, is this person likely to like be a danger to other people? Like that's
Right.
like the biggest thing to me. So if she really had like was assessed by like a psychiatrist who said, yeah, she really doesn't show emotions. She's only like manipulative. She's, then I could see being like, well, she's, a sociopath or whatever. And then what do? I still don't know, but it's obviously going to be like very
That's the hard
different.
part. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we need so many more options.
Right. And long run, like, what is the chances that this it's gonna be a repeat offense for this lady? Like, it's.
Yeah.
I guess maybe the argument is she's gonna move on to like actually killing people or something, or.
Yeah, and it is possible, but it's like sometimes, because like women who kill their husbands, like generally they do it a lot. It's like they kill many husbands, so that's like. But whereas I mean, not to say the men who kill their wives shouldn't have anything happen to them, but sometimes it's like it's just that one wife. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was her, and otherwise, like
it was a very personal thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess yeah, because in that case, actually, I do think some of the guys that like kill their whole families, like I don't think they would necessarily do it again, but it still
But
is like, how do
right,
we
you
like
can't have people doing that in
no
in society. Like
people doing
that,
that.
it's like, yeah,
Yeah, and you're old enough to know you're not because this girl, getting her boyfriend to kill himself, she's like a teen. She was like
right,
16, so it's like she
yes,
may not totally really understand what she's doing, and if she had any trauma in her family, she might be like pretty numb to stuff or like when a kid, this is gonna sound like maybe a crazy comparison, but like when a kid takes like a magnifying glass to ants or something, it's not necessarily like you're a sick freak, but it's
no,
like there's a curiosity there to
yeah,
like what can happen, how people react to things, what power you have. So it really may have been just like a really like fucked up situation where she happened to have like an extremely suicidal person in her life at such a young age and I don't know, didn't
yeah,
handle it well.
right.
Um I don't know,
I haven't seen
but
the documentary. I did hear about the case a little bit, um, but it seems like I don't. Did you watch the whole documentary? Did you see it all?
yeah. I
Does
mean,
it
it's been
go
like
into what her
years,
life
but
was like or anything like that?
um
Like, did she have stuff going on at home? Because it seems like you maybe would if you're like, but
like
also, I guess, I don't feel like I had a lot of trauma growing up, I would say. I think I came out of childhood relatively unscarred, but I came close, I would say, to doing really fucked up stuff when I was a teen, and
yeah,
I never did anything bad, but it could have happened. There's a different world where maybe something bad happened when I was a teen, but I don't feel like I'm a crazy person or anything like that. I think everybody is kind of like I don't know. Your brain isn't formed all the way, so
totally.
you do like weird things and you have urges to do weird things or whatever.
Yeah, because yeah, in my memory, there wasn't much going on with her. Um, I don't really remember them saying she had like issues in her family, really. It's like maybe her parents were divorced or something. But it is like sometimes for kids, it really can be a little thing that just makes them a little off. But like you said, she's not necessarily going to be off or psychotic or anything forever. But at that time, maybe it just,
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
And it seemed like I was there kind of like an online aspect to it as well,
It
or
was
was
like
it
most
just
of it was through text, I think.
okay? Because it feels like there was kind of a remove to that stuff when I was that
That's true.
age that made it seem less real, like texting online and stuff like that.
That's a really
Um,
good point. I actually like this is like not the same, but I actually remember being a teen and my friend telling me at one point like I'm gonna go take a bath. Like she was really upset and she was like I'm gonna go take a bath, and I like knew that she was gonna try to kill herself. Like there was like a part of me that knew, and I was just like, I don't fucking care. Let her be in her fucking bad mood and do whatever. And she did try to kill herself, but she didn't die, thankfully. But like, I knew and didn't do anything and like didn't care just because
right.
of that weird like teen detachment or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird
It's weird being a
being
teen.
a young person. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard.
Um, so there, okay, you do get to break a wall still. You kind of know where you're going. Oh God, that was scary.
Whoa.
I'm probably gonna go in a moment.
Okay.
So maybe whenever.
It's this guy.
Oh my God.
Dude. The Gimp! We got ourselves a Gimp.
Is he the alien guy? Did he come through like a portal? I know there was some alien guy. I don't know if it's
Damn. Okay, so we're not done yet. Wait, your undoing is now inevitable.
Well, that's something you hate to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what if your fortune cookie said that? I'd be pretty
That was
cross.
my ending. I want it to be evitable as fuck. my ending.
In bed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not so bad anymore. The ending's my favorite part. I'm sorry. Okay, so I am gonna go and get ready for my next appointments or whatever.
Wow.
Um,
I bet you're feeling real juiced up
Thank you.
to do that
I
now.
am.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hat. I've been enjoying it so
Yes.
much. My head has been so warm. We
Oh,
have a
good.
snowstorm going on out there, and you know the
Oh my
top part of
God.
my head has just been freezing. So
Hey.
Oh my
been coming in
gosh. Yeah, I
handy.
wish I would have sent a scarf too. I do
No,
feel
it's
like you
okay.
need a
This is all I
little
need.
more, but
Valerie,
I'm glad you like it. I actually think it looks great.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
hat that you
well,
gave
thank
me, a VR hat. And maybe I'll wear that in a snowstorm.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're not allowed to wear it in the sun. I just do want to share you're not allowed to wear it in the sun. And
Yeah.
I am in the
Whoa.
Supernatural Facebook group, and there's a lady who was using it like in the sun, but under her like patio thing. But it was like very bright out, and someone told her like, just so you know, like literally if it touches sunlight, like it will be broken. And she was like,
No.
yeah, thanks, I know, but I'm not in the sun. If you'll see, like I'm the person who's under the porch. So I'm good. So
Damn.
just
Tempting
make
fate.
sure if you do take it outside, have that sort of attitude about it.
Okay. Good to know.
I thought it was gonna lead to, and then she came back and said that it was broken, but that person would never come back and update it.
Right.
They
They
would
just
not
be like,
tell you.
oh
I didn't
God.
even know
Yeah,
about the
which is
sun
great.
thing. I thought that like if you wore it in the sun, you'd be like blinded forever or something crazy would happen to you. But if it's
No,
to
it just
the
breaks it
thing,
breaks the cameras
I
on the thing.
see.
Yeah.
Well,
It
Yeah,
seems like
they
it would
really
be
should tell
awesome to
you.
play outside too, because you'd have so much
yeah, in a
space
big
where you,
field.
Totally.
Well, I'll play it in here, step on my dog.
there you go.
That's been working out for me. Alright, thank you both for being on the dang stream. It was
Yeah, and
a
good job
blast.
getting through like pretty much all of it. I think it's just like extras and like reaching like the very
Yeah,
end where it just says congrats or whatever. So
maybe we can play something else next time.
yeah, we have to find something else. Yeah,
And
maybe
get a big ol'
multiplayer
list.
zombie game. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Okay, well, see you guys later.
Night, y'all.
Yeah.
Tell you 3 things. If I tell them to you and they come true, then will you believe me? The question is,